Good evening, guys. Welcome to Leeds. So, we've finally made it up to Leeds, and guess what? It's a bit on the foggy side. It was a bit touch and go, this one, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
I was thinking, shall we, shan't we? We can just about see across to the terminal. yeah, and that's about it. We've got about probably half a mile visibility. Not sure if it's going to get worse or if it's going to get better. Actually, driving here tonight, it wasn't that bad, was it, Tom? Until we got right up onto the top of the hill where the airfield is. Great place to build an airfield, and yeah, it deteriorated quite quickly. So we'll stick it out for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we can just about make out the planes. We have over on the terminal 1, 2, 3 Jet 2s, 2 Ryanairs, 3 more Jet 2s, and another 1, 2, 3, 4 Jet 2s down the eastern end. So it's there's quite a few planes in parked up actually. And just see the tail of a Global Express as well, parked on multi-flight, just down to your right bottom corner there, Tom. There he is, look. The Global parked up on multi-flights. I think that could be the Canadian one that's usually here. And I believe we've got a Jet 2 on final approach as well, coming in from Alicante. So we might just get to see that touchdown if we're lucky in this fog. We can just about make out the end of the runway. So we'll swing the camera around as soon as we see it. So yeah, welcome everybody, welcome to Leeds. At least it's not raining. That's just jinxed it, hasn't it? Not very warm, is it, Tom?
It's not.
It's a bit chilly. So the one good thing about this evening is we've actually managed to get here in daylight, so things are changing for the better. And as we head into the summertime, the spring and summer, and then get the lighter evenings, we'll be coming up to Leeds more often. Hopefully the traffic will pick up as we go through April and May as well. I can hear an aeroplane, Tom, and I can just see some lights. Here it comes. So I believe this is Jet 2 from Alicante. And that was indeed Jet 2 from Alicante, Boeing 737-800 on the Chanex 272. The second Jet 2 just turning onto the ILS as well. That's another 800 series coming in from Malta. That'll be down in the next few minutes. Right, who said hello in the chat? Jamie Pickles, Dave Billington, Colin Dutton, Deborah Me. Hello to you all. Sarah Midnight Star, hello to you. Sam's Planes and Trains, hello Sam. Stuart Marshall, very good evening Stuart, how are you doing? Jane Clark, Pinnacle, Mark Waterfield, Gary Davis, hello to you all. Alan Hargreaves, Michael Forbes, Axis Productions, Anthony Gray. Very good evening, hope you're all keeping well. Dan Fretwell, Jimmy Morgan, Gary Skellhorn, hello to you. From a sunny Anglesey. Oh, can you send us some of that in our direction? We could do with some sunshine. Stevie S, hello to you. Or Steve S, says, hey up. Marjolein, good evening. Alan 6. Tower Checker. Tower Checker's with us. Hello, Tower Checker. Are you actually working this evening, Tower Checker? And Michael Forbes saying, oh, that's bad news, saying the visibility's set to get worse around about 7 p.m. Less than a kilometre. I think it's about that now. Maybe it's a little bit more than a kilometre. It's certainly no more than a mile. So yeah, hello everybody. So probably a short and sweet stream tonight. So we thought we'd just get our fix of LBA. Checker's not watching, he's watching from the comfort of his armchair. Paddy Spain, good evening. What stand did that jet to go? What stand did that go to?
Eastern and West.
It looks like they've parked that Jet 2 that just landed right down the eastern end, so that'll be a bus back to the terminal for the passengers. Jet 2 and Jet 2 Holidays, good evening to you. Anna Moy, hello. Vlogging everything, aka Dean over in Ireland. Hello, Dean. So the next Jet 2 is just about to pop into view. Looks like he's about a mile out. There is a third Jet 2 as well, just approaching from the west. That's coming in from Tenerife. I believe we've got a TUI 737 positioning in from Birmingham later on as well. That's operating a Northern Lights charter flight this evening. There we go, Tom.
Yep.
Fredio, hello to you.
That Jet 2 had some split scimitars on it.
Well spotted. I think Seb said at the weekend into the Jet 2 we're going to fit a lot of their 737s with the split scimitar. Are you sure it had split scimitars?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. See them. So that's Golf Juliet Zulu Bravo Echo, the reg on that one. I wonder when they were fitted then. Life should be more fair. Good evening. Gemma Proctor, hello to you. And Sam's Plans and Trains, thank you for that. I've pinned that to the top of the chat. We actually had really good visibility all the way here, didn't we, Tom, in the car?
Yeah.
Right until we got onto the top of the hill. Actually looks like a really busy airport at the moment with 14 aircraft on the ramp. LK, good evening. Like I say, short and sweet tonight. Next streams will be probably... where are we going this weekend, Tom? Not really planned anything yet, have we? Sunday, definitely down at Manchester, all being well. Saturday...
I'm not sure yet.
Possibly at Leeds on Saturday, maybe. Drive to Leeds or Manchester, won't it, on Saturday?
Yeah.
One or the other. Unless it's absolutely chucking it down, and then we're staying in bed. We're also thinking of having a day out in Amsterdam, aren't we, Tom?
Yeah,
taking the streaming gear. So Marjolein, especially one for you, living over there. If you know of any places to, we're thinking of doing an overnight stop in a hotel. So if you've any recommendations, where to go or where not to go, that would be appreciated. But, I believe there's a place called the Polder Barn. That's what we're planning on going to see. So we're really thinking of a hotel somewhere within walking distance of that place. If anybody knows anywhere, let us know. Michael, good evening to you. And Michael Crowther, good evening. Sam's Planes and Trains says we've got a PC24, 40 minutes out. Little German registered one. Coming in from Geneva. That's a good airport for bizjets, Geneva. It's foggy.
Very good camera quality today.
No, it's foggy. So we'll have to do what we can. Can't do anything about the fog, can we? It's the joys of being live. Jason Suresh, good evening. Says the Polder Barn's the runway. The Schiphol built halfway towards Leeds. Yeah, that's the... I can remember landing at Amsterdam quite a long time ago. It took about half an hour nearly to get to the terminal. Pardon? Oh, yeah. Portman. Oh. Oh, he's got big teeth. Oh, he's not one of them aggressive ones, I don't think. Vlogging everything. Dean says, are you streaming through OBS? No, we aren't.
We used to do.
Yeah, we used to do. With that's where we had all the problems. So yeah, so we give up on that one. Yep, the visibility is getting worse, I'm afraid, guys. Well, we can't see anything behind the ramp at the moment. Never mind. It's still a nice excuse to say hello to everybody. Jay Geest, hello to you. Next aircraft about to touch down, Tom. Just peering through the murk. Sarah Jane, good evening. Marjolein says there's a hotel with a 747 in the garden. Oh, wow. Paul Rogerson, Sandy B, good evening to you both. So that was Jet 2 from Tenerife South. Michael says, is there much happening at London City? I have never been to that airport. I think there is a guy down south, that covers that one. And yeah, it's an airport I've never been to. Sam's Planes and Trains saying we've got a Aer Lingus, half an hour out. Laura Maloney, good evening to you. Sky Spy, hello there. And Marjolein, yeah, we'll have a chat about it in the WhatsApp group later, Marjolein, if that's all right. I'm sure you'll be able to give us some hints and tips. Now, where they're going to park this guy then? Ramp's actually filling up, isn't it? Yeah, Jason's saying it has a nice backdrop. I have seen his streams from down there, and yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Well, I think it's like mainly Embraer 190s and 170s and things like that, isn't it, down there? So yeah, I can only apologise for the weather, guys, but that's this is Yorkshire in the spring. But it's nice to pop up to Leeds, isn't it, Tom, every now and then?
Yeah.
And, been doing a lot more streaming down at Manchester lately. Where's he parking him? Looks to be going into 9, 10, 11, so around about stand 12-ish, maybe 13. Martin Naylor, very good evening, Martin. It's a bit chilly. 6 degrees on the car when we arrived. Feels colder than that, doesn't it, Tom?
Yeah, there's a bit of a breeze as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Martin says, hi Nick and Tom, it's a touch foggy up there. It certainly is. Yin Cafe Spotter, good evening. We're on manual. We're tinkering with the camera settings. I think we're on manual there, Tom.
Yeah,
All manual. Let us know in the chat if it's not quite right. I think you're getting the hang of this, Tom, now. It's you demand. Michael says, have we any coffee on the go tonight? No, we haven't. We're, in fact, we've got nothing, have we, Tom?
no,
No sweets, no treats, no coffee, nothing. We're not planning on this being a very long stream this evening. Barbara Moore, good evening, Barbara. And meow to Yin Cafe Spotter. Talking of meows, our cat's got a bit of a strange meow, hasn't it, Tom? Its voice has changed. Don't know if it's got a cold or if it's not well. It's gone high pitched. Michael says just as bad in Scarborough over the North Sea. The wind is coming in from an easterly direction. I'm presuming it's dragging all this clag off the sea. Definitely is slowly deteriorating as well as the visibility. I can't quite see the eastern end of the apron now, which I could 10 minutes ago.
It's a bit dark over there.
And Colin Dutton, wow, has been a member for 7 months. He says it looks better at Manchester. It probably does. It's a bit lower down there. Skating Banana, hello to you. Life should be more fair, says the film industry beckons for you, Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe one day. Chris Smith, hello Chris. What time was that to you? Just looking on flight radar, the TUI from Birmingham is due at 7 o'clock, and it's down to be a 737-800 MAX as well. It's, fingers crossed we'll still be able to see the terminal. And Oliver09. Good evening. Andrew Roffney, hello to you. Woo. And you can just make out how dense the fog is there. It's we can, like I say, we can just about make out the ramp. And we're just going to have to see how this one goes. If the visibility deteriorates anymore and we lose sight of the ramp, then there's no point in staying.
Can't see the ramp now, really.
No, it's slowly disappearing. So we'll give it 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. At least we've had a go, haven't we, Tom? We've tried.
We've tried.
It wasn't like this at home. It was nice and clear at home, which is bizarre. Our house is at a higher elevation as well than the airfield, which is strange. Cameron Lee, good evening to you. Cameron says, got a friend coming back on Ryanair from Tenerife. Can you film it? Wait, let's have a look on flight radar. What time's that due in? Tenerife. Due in about, just over half an hour. Fingers crossed if we can still see, yes, if the fog hasn't deteriorated. You can hear all the birds tweeting away. They're having a good old chitter-chatter. Cameron says due in 1840. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Chris says he hopes it's not foggy early Saturday morning. He's picking up the missus who's flying back from Poland on a whiz. And last time I checked the forecast, it was looking damp again, I think, is the best way of putting it. Sarah's off out to Tenerife on the 13th of April. Yeah, Patryk, hello Patryk, how are you doing, buddy? Says the TUI coming to do a flight to see the Northern Lights. And did a little research today actually, and checked out the aurora forecast, and this evening it's not great. So in fact the chances of seeing the aurora tonight are quite slim. It's so good luck to them on the flight, but it's not looking too clever. If they'd have gone a few days ago, it would have been absolutely phenomenal. Probably saw the pictures circulating social media, Facebook and Instagram, just over the last few days. It was quite spectacular. But forecast for tonight for the Northern Lights is not that good, so I think they'll be lucky to see anything. Cameron says, what time's the TUI going out to see the Northern Lights? It's is it about 8 o'clock? I think it's about 8 o'clock. It's positioning in from Birmingham at 7 o'clock. Slowly losing sight of the ramp, aren't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Adam Thompson. Good evening, Adam. Cameron says, are there any passengers going on that flight? I would imagine it'll be full. Probably quite a popular charter. I've spoke to quite a few people that's done that charter before, and most people I've spoke to have said that they've not seen them. I suppose it's just a luck chance you take, really, isn't it? If you've got no solar activity or not much solar activity, then you're not going to see the Northern Lights. Michael's off to Benidorm in 18 days, going out from Manchester. It's a very noisy bird down there, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
It's having a right squawk. And David Hill. Good evening, David. So for anybody that's just tuned in, you can probably see it's very, very foggy. We can just about see the ramp. So we're gonna hang fire for a few minutes, just see what this weather does. If it does deteriorate much more, I think we'll probably jack it in. So next arrival looks like being Aer Lingus, actually. Looking at flight radar now, it's just coming over Burnley. That's the usual ATR 72. You should be down in about 10 minutes time. And Cameron's saying, yeah, we do Leeds and Manchester, and yeah, we were just talking about it earlier, we're thinking of planning on doing a trip across to Amsterdam. Well, that could be our next little trip away. If we can find a cheap flight and a cheap hotel for a night. Dino's with us in the chat. Hello, Dino. So yeah, crappy weather, you're right. Yeah, you're right, it is. It's not good. It's a bit on the murky side this evening. Yeah, Patryk saying, yeah, we did East Midlands, didn't we, and Lanzarote. John Hume, evening to you, John. J Aviation, hello there. Says, where are you spotting from? We're up on the hill behind the hangars. I feel like we're up in the clouds. Wow, Dino, that's very, very kind of you. And that would be very nice indeed. And yeah, we are thinking you're the one that's planning this time, aren't you? So when are we thinking of going?
I have 2 weeks off at the end of March, so don't know.
March into April time. I think once the clocks change, it will be a little bit. It'll give us an extra hour of light on an evening, won't it? Ooh, my fingers are cold. Stephen Jones is with us in the chat. Hiya Steve, how you doing, pal? Noise. That's just fog. It's noisy fog. Yeah, I'm just reading your comments there. It's all very kind. Not one for asking for money though for things like that, to be honest with you. If we get out in the chat, that's always a bonus. But yeah, thanks guys. Runny nose weather, isn't it, Tom? It's really damp and cold. Ah, dear.
Yep.
Can you still see the ramp?
Not really.
Oh dear. We can just about see some lights, can't we? Oh, you can just about make the planes out over there.
Very fuzzy picture though.
Well, that's the fog. Cameron says, would we like to do Heathrow? Would like to do Heathrow, but I think the locations, unless Jerry had let us stand on top of his van with him, some of the locations there are not that great, are they? Although the movements are fantastic. Dino, that's really, really kind, thank you. Cameron says his friend has started the descent. Or has my friend started the descent? Let's have a look. Probably will have done. I can't actually see him on a flight radar at the moment. It could be that one there, couldn't it? Yes, it's just over North Wales at the moment. Cameron's friend down to 23,000 feet. Yes, so he's halfway down. That's not that far off at all. I think what we'll do this evening, guys, with the fog the way it is, we'll probably catch the Aer Lingus and that Ryanair and then probably wrap it up. Unless we really can't see anything, can we? Oh, bless. Sarah says, Tom, you're still amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah.
Emma Tozer, hello, Emma. Sam's Planes and Trains says we've got the Aer Lingus prop on finals. Oh, we've got a prop on finals. It is the Aer Lingus as well. Still a couple of miles out. Whew. There's actually a few patches of blue sky above us. It must be a very shallow fog. Very strange, very eerie. So next free arrivals at Aer Lingus. Then we've got the little bizjet as well, don't forget about that. And the Ryanair from Tenerife. Now for some reason, Tom, why's my computer screen gone all white?
No idea.
What's he done that for? That's a bit strange. There we go, reboot it. Cameron's asking if we can keep track on his friend from Tenerife. We will indeed. It's still over North Wales at the moment, just about to go over the top of Wrexham. It's a 738 Max as well, is that one? Right, Tom, we've got a Aer Lingus about to land, I can hear it. And Cameron, your friend's on a brand new Max, India Juliet Lima. It's a very new aircraft. So this is the Aer Lingus from Belfast, just about to touch down. ATR 72. It's managed to find the runway. Also, today, Royal Jordanian started at Manchester. Did anybody see that? I think it was an A320 today. Did see a few pictures online, looked very nice. Yeah, good excuse to use the prop emoji there, isn't it? Excellent stuff. One of my favourite emojis is that one. Sure. Amazing how quickly these batteries go down. Tom's needing a charger already.
Yeah.
Got it? second mistake I've made tonight. I've come out with no gloves. And Drones and Planes is with us in the chat. Hello there, pal, how you doing? Yeah, it says, looks a bit dark. It's a bit dark, a bit foggy, bit cold, bit damp. it's yeah, it's not the best night we've ever had. It's just an excuse to pop on for an hour, to be honest, and say hello to everybody. Grab a few planes in the fog. Didn't actually realise it was going to be this foggy when we left home. It was quite nice back at home, and got to put at the top of the hill up here at Leeds, and yeah, it's horrible. Cameron says, is his mate over Manchester yet? Let's have a look. Where is he? Just south of Manchester, actually, Cameron. Just abeam Liverpool at the moment, so he's not far off. Next aircraft to land will be the German PC-24. He's just a couple of minutes out. We're also, according to my computer, on 100 likes as well, so that's incredible for a murky, grim old stream up at Leeds. So thanks, guys, everyone that's hit the like button, that's very kind. Much appreciated. And Drones and Planes, great to see you again. It was nice to see you too. It was nice to get some decent weather, wasn't it? Nice to do a stream where you don't get wet. And Karen here. Good evening, Karen. How are you doing? Says, are my feet warm? They're just starting to turn, actually. It's that right foot again. It's always the right foot that goes first. Jamie Pickles, evening, Jamie. Yeah, so with the weather the way it is, we'll hang around to see Cameron's friend land on the Ryanair from Tenerife, and then we'll call it an evening, I think. It's we've had better ones, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Dino, that's very, very kind indeed. You take care now, buddy. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I should have brought my gloves, Tom. My fingers are freezing.
Yeah, mine are cold as well.
So the German PC-24, I'm just looking on flight radar, it's just turning onto the ILS. There is also some typhoons out near the east coast as well. just to the east of York, about between York and Scarborough. Cameron's friend in the Ryanair just over Manchester now. Well, the fog's not got any worse, but it's not got any better either, has it? So yeah, as I said earlier, next stream's probably going to be Saturday. And usually Saturday afternoon. And then hopefully down at Manchester again on Sunday afternoon. It's very nice of Think Planes to hand over their viewers on Sunday. Massive thank you for that, Simon and Liz. I think, did they go down today to get the Jordanian, Tom?
I think they did, yeah.
I think they did, yeah. I think the fog has lifted just a little bit, hasn't it? Visibility's got a little bit better in the last few minutes. Not a lot, but just a little. Might actually be able to see this PC-24 land. It's just a couple of miles out now. Laura says I'll be watching Saturday from the caravan in Skegness. That sounds very pleasant, doesn't it? Stuart Lawson, good evening Stuart. Yeah, typical LBA weather, gloomy, cold, damp, foggy. Although we do have a little German PC-24 just about to touch down. Here it comes. So this is Delta Charlie Hotel Mike Sierra, PC-24 from Geneva. There's quite a nice jazzy colour scheme on that one, according to Flight Radar. We can't see it in this light, of course. Lindsay Alloway. Good evening, Lindsay. And Cameron, your friend is, let's have a look on the flight radar, just approaching Skipton at the moment, so he's going to be turning onto quite a long final in the next minute or so. He's down to 6,000 feet at the moment. Ooh. Oh, isn't it, Tom? It's better. Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. It was 8 degrees when I left home. And Carl Shield, very good evening, Carl. Across the sea in Dublin, how are you doing? Oh wow, Mark Cowper, thank you so much, has gifted 5 memberships, 5 Blue Sky memberships there. And they've been dished out already. So massive thank you, Mark. Much appreciated. The more members we have, the more can use the emojis, which is good. So that's very kind indeed, thank you. Jill Rogers is here as well. Hello, Jill. Ooh, yeah. You can see stuff again. So Lingus, you're getting on and off. See, got you. Oh, it's just not roofs, yeah. And Scotty13, hello there. So Cameron's friend is he's just coming over Bolton Abbey at the moment, turning on to long finals. So it's yeah, it's 737-800 Max is the next arrival. India Juliet Lima is the reg, which is a brand new aircraft. Oh my gosh. And Thomas Weir, hello Thomas. And yep, you're right there, Sarah. Tom will keep his eye on it. We'll track it to the to stand. Hopefully he'll park on a stand that's fairly close and we'll be able to see them disembarking. Anthony Gray, yes, that's true. Cameron says, can we see it yet? No, no, not yet. It's very, very foggy indeed. The cloud base is around about maybe 100. Well, it's not really cloud base, it's just fog. And they're popping out into view just about 100, maybe 200 feet above the ground. As soon as we see it, we'll swing the camera around. Seb, good evening, Seb. And Brian Cassidy, evening, Brian. Cameron's friend just coming over Otley now, so still a couple of miles out. So this Ryanair should be popping into view in the next few seconds. I'm looking down that way now. I can hear it. Here he comes. Richard Jones, hello to you. So this is Ryanair from Tenerife. Stop that nice and quick. And Susan, hello Susan, how are you doing? So there you go, Cameron, your friend has arrived back. We'll it's just gone behind a tree there at the moment. We'll track that back right down to the stand for you. So there is one or two gaps in the stands that are not occupied. We're just passing a vacant stand there. Is he going to turn right into that one? No. It's coming a bit closer to the terminal. Looks like he might be going on to about stand number 9. SGT, hello there. Says, is it runway 14? It is. You can just about see it in the fog. Excuse me. Yeah, Matt, have you got any gloves on? Yeah, I haven't even got gloves on. Yeah, Cameron, no problem at all. Glad we caught that for you. And take care. So guys, we said it was going to be short and sweet, so that's probably about it from us then for this evening. So it's been nice to see you all in the chat, and then we'll do it all again this weekend, no doubt. But we did say we'd come, didn't we, at the weekend? We said we'd come up to Leeds one evening, we'd try and get in a little stream, so we've kept as promise. It's just a shame the weather's let us down tonight with the fog. So just looking on flight radar, I think next arrival might be the TUI from Birmingham. He's still well down below, south of Sheffield at the moment. So I think your hands are frozen solid, aren't they, Tom?
Yeah.
Yep. You want to call it a day?
Yeah.
Yep. Right, guys. So that's it from us for tonight. Short and sweet one, like we said. So we will see you again on Saturday, all being well. So thanks for joining in. Just looking on flight radar. I can't see anything else before the TUI. I think Sam's Planes and Trains has seen there's a Jet 2, but yeah, I think I'm going to be in trouble if we get Tom's hands any colder, so so yeah, we'll wrap it up for tonight. So guys, thank you for joining in, thank you for watching, and thank you for your likes this evening, and gifted memberships as well, so thank you for that. It's very, very kind. So until the weekend, enjoy your week, and we'll see you on Saturday afternoon. Take care, everybody. See you later.
Bye, everyone.
We'll go and get a coffee and get warmed up, Tom?
Yeah.
Woo. Right, take care. See you later. I can't feel my fingers. They're gone. Ooh. I've also put some mod love in the chat there as well, because we can't go without saying a thank you to the mods, who were fantastic as always. So big thank you to you guys. We'll probably have a chat on WhatsApp later. Okay, see you folks.